Meg dumbfounded as Queen, and Doria gave her most terrible penalty after Lili's secret brought to light. Queen gave Prince Harry permission to name his daughter after her, thinking she would be named Elizabeth, and was surprised he and Meghan Markle chose Lilibet instead. The Queen believed that Harry and Meghan would name their daughter Elizabeth, not Lilibet, after a phone call with the Duke of Sussex, and was taken aback when their choice was revealed, a friend and interior designer to the royals has claimed. Socialite Nikki Haslam, whose royal pals include everyone from the Duchess of Cornwall to Prince Michael of Kent, made the incredible claim on a recent podcast where he insisted the Sussexes should have named her Doria. Meghan Markle was accused of ignoring her mother, Doria Ragland, when choosing the names for her newborn, Lilibet. There was a surprise after Doria, who Meghan is reportedly very close with, was omitted from Lilibet's names. A royal watcher said, "It reaffirms how odd it is that they want to distance themselves from the firm, as they see it as such a negatively impacting institution, publicly dragging the royal family which the Queen is the head of, but to continue to style themselves as Prince and Duchess and name their child after the Queen. Also, they are neglecting Meghan's side. It would have been all the sweeter to have Doria's name included if the idea was to honor the strong women in their lives. I read that Lili is to honor Doria because she calls Meghan flower, and that's sweet but not incredibly obvious." Royal expert Mr. Myers cast doubt on the suggestion that the name Lili was an ode to Doria, and agreed that it was surprising to see no reference to the Duchess of Sussex's mother. Mr. Myers said, "I was surprised that Doria didn't get a mention in the names. That's what I've done for my children, you give the names from both sides." Besides, Mr. Haslam alleged that the Queen had been under the impression that the child, who was born last June, would be named Elizabeth, and was surprised to discover that the couple had, in fact, called her Lilibet. He said, "I heard Harry, rang her and said, 'We want to call our daughter after you, Granny.' She said, 'How charming of you, thank you,' thinking that it would be Elizabeth. So they got the permission, but they didn't say the name." Speaking on the Third Act podcast, Mr. Haslam goes on to question why Harry and Meghan didn't name the baby after the American former actress's mother instead. "Why on earth didn't they call that baby Doria?" he asked, adding, "It's the prettiest name ever." A spokesman for the Sussexes did not comment, more than 3 days after the Daily Mail asked them about Haslam's claims. When this information was leaked, both sides were very angry with this couple. Doria was photographed leaving their mansion in the middle of the night. While the Queen regularly refuses to meet Lilibet and forbids Lili to take pictures with her. Mystery has surrounded the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's decision to call their daughter Lilibet since the BBC's royal correspondent, Johnny Diamond, claimed last year that they did not ask the Queen if they could use her family pet name. In response, Prince Harry and Meghan launched an unprecedented legal attack on the BBC, saying the story was false and defamatory. Their spokesman said, "The Duke spoke with his family in advance of the announcement. In fact, his grandmother was the first family member he called. During that conversation, he shared their hope of naming their daughter Lilibet in her honor. Had she not been supportive, they would not have used the name." Now, Mr. Haslam, a friend of the royals, has added to the mystery of what they did or didn't say in their telephone conversation with the monarch. Lilibet has important sentimental connotations for the Queen because it was the name used in private for her by her father, George VI, and by her late husband, Prince Philip, and by her